Sleepy with us here. It's probably like to 10 at night. I've got a couple of bags potentially coming in. The Facebook Marketplace guy who's looking to buy interface. He's got like 1,000 coming in, like 1,000 rand coming in. I've got like about 1,000 to 2,000 if I sell my phone. Maybe I've got like close to 3 if I sell my laptop. This is if push comes to shove though. And if the quote that my supplier guys give me is great, or is a bit pricey, but I'm fully prepared to bid my laptop and my phone for some quick cash in order to fund the pedals. It got to a point where like I was trying to prepare for the event of me selling my phone. So I was just going through my images and stuff and deleting unnecessary pictures and stuff. And it got to the point where I felt like, yo, someone ought to just steal my phone. Instead of me like deleting images and painstakingly clearing space. It got to the point where I felt like someone could just take my phone from me so that I don't have to clear space. you know? Because that's the reality of starting fresh, like at least in my country. Just having your phone stolen. Very rarely do people successfully start afresh by deleting images. It's usually just having your phone stolen. Whereby you start afresh. You start with a fresh camera roll. So yeah, I've got a couple of bags coming in. I've got a quarter of a bag from the commission guy, the friend who commissioned me for the month. Quarter of a bag coming in this coming month. I've got like some pocket change coming in next month. So I'm not sure if I told you guys, but my niece's child, I forgot what's it called, child grant services, something like that, child grant fees. They go into my account because I remember saying this, but I'm not sure if I said it on a video or not. But yeah, my mom like informally took in my niece in the past like couple of years. This has been, she took in my niece like in 2022. Yeah, because her upbringing environment was just buns, to be honest. She was set up for failure there. So my mom decided, you know what, let me take her and then let me bring her up. I almost made a comment on the niece herself, but then I don't feel like that's necessary. I was just gonna say that like the mentality of the environment that she was brought up in is is quite embedded in her way of life. So my mom is having a bit of trouble with her and stuff like that. But I essentially just mean, oh, she's not very open or reluctant to. Oh, I mean, she's not open. And well, hold on. I don't think it's a matter of being open. I think she's, yeah, like her lifestyle is has cemented. You know, it's not that she's choosing to be like a bit of a nuisance or whatever. It's just that her way of life has cemented it. Yeah, you can take the kid out you can take a person out of a particular environment, but you can't take that environment mentality out of them, I guess. Yeah, my mom was having a bit of trouble with the niece. That's besides the point. The child service funds, instead of going to her mother, go to me, because my mom, well, let me phrase that correctly. Instead of the child service funds going to the child's mom, they go to my mom, because my mom is looking after her. I'm slow, so this is how I'd like someone to explain it to me. So hopefully you understood that. But obviously, my mom is like a monthly income, and she's on the system and whatnot. So my mom had me sign up so that the funds go into my account, and then once they've gone into my account, I just forward them to her account informally, or like manually, I guess. But with that, I kind of don't send her the full amount. I just kind of keep like a portion of it, like a very small portion. Like, let me check. 50, 100, 200, 50, 100, 200, 200, 400. I keep like a ninth of it. I keep like a ninth of it, you know, for myself, because she's unaware that the prices slightly went up. By the way, that amount of money isn't enough to bring up a child monthly. It's like 550 rand. Yeah, they give that to unemployed mothers and fathers, I think, who have children. There's a whole lot to be said about that, actually. A whole lot, but then that's besides the point. One person could be like, well, yeah, you shouldn't be having kids if you don't have a job. Or maybe you lost your job after you had a kid, you know? Another person could be like, well, I know these people are only having kids in order to qualify for this kind of stuff. That's a fair point as well. Surely, I'm sure the people out there who've done that. There's a whole lot of stuff that can be said about this, but then that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to talk about the fact that I've got a couple of bags coming in, and yeah, I'm looking to do the most. I was kind of making this video to just keep my own chin up, because I often think that I don't have the sufficient funds in order to tackle a lot of the ventures that I dream of. But the reality is, I do have a couple of bags coming in that I can tackle things one at a time, for sure. Otherwise, thanks for listening, and I'll catch you in the next one.